Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, here is your tarot reading for the week ahead. A big warm welcome if you are returning to the channel, and a hello if you are new. As ever, take what's helpful, leave what isn't. These are weekly tarot readings based on your star sign, hopefully to inspire, to bring some clarity on what to expect for the next 7 days. But as ever, get the messages to fit into your life rather than your life to fit into the messages. Tarot is never here as a tool for fortune telling or dictation, but rather a tool of reflection. So there's two main themes coming for you this week, Sagittarius. One is to embrace the divine feminine. We have so much feminine energy within the first 4 cards. I can't even begin to describe. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Strength card. As we can see, we see these really powerful women sitting in their power. So what is the divine feminine? Well, it's all about those aspects that we have, the kind of yang aspect and then we have the yin aspect. And some of this is going to be quite binary and a bit reductive, but ultimately the yang aspects could be described as the active, the outward part, the kind of doing, whereas the feminine is much more about vulnerability, about receptivity, creativity, nurture, compassion, all of these wonderful aspects. Impart wisdom, particularly with the Queen of Wands and the Empress card. They are both very, very, very creative energies here. So it's a great time to be kind of birthing ideas or getting out of your system that which may be stuck for a while. So that could express itself as journaling, whatever you find as a cathartic process. Anything that you can do that allows whatever is going on internally to be expressed. That's a really, really great activity here. Maybe it's a time to slightly pull back a little bit. Maybe particularly if you've been finding yourself in a mindset of go, 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 do, I've got to get this, I've got to achieve this. If they're quite masculine qualities, or if that kind of feminine masculine language doesn't necessarily work for you, you can think of this as yin and yang aspects. If you've been finding yourself in that yang energy for a particular period of time, well, this is a time to really, really just dial things down, move into this place of receptivity and calm, and particularly nurture. Something that I'd been emphasizing for Aries a lot was this need for self-care and this need for self-love, and to find that whatever restores us. And for you, that is particularly around creativity. But in part, we've got the Queen of Cups as well, which rules the emotional realm. So I often see the Queen of Cups as the spa card. So that idea of, just really luxuriating in that place of calm and that place of serenity. There's a real call for serenity. There's some quite wild energies about at the moment. There's we're slap bang in the middle of Pisces season, so things are likely to feel a little bit spinny. And to circumnavigate some of that is to really just bring things down and keep the very cool and calm and collected. There's something about quietude here. Are you finding enough time within stillness? And I don't mean stillness just in terms of being at home on your own and watching TV. That really isn't a cultivated stillness. It's much more of, I suppose one of the questions to ask for yourself is, when's the last time you were still and really in a kind of constructive quiet. That's not just going to sleep, that's not just being bored, but actually just really enjoying that sense of peace is needed here. We have the Strength card here too. I'm somewhat surprised to see her reversed, particularly given the lovely energies that have come before. That talks a little bit about well, one of two things really. That could talk about a crisis of confidence, feeling a bit downhearted, feeling that things are getting on top of you a little bit at the moment. So that may be kind of stressing and highlighting this need for nurture as represented in the divine feminine. But it could also talk about a certain degree of neglect that has been occurring in terms of prioritizing, in part, your own divine feminine, but also in part your own nurture and self-care, much in the way that Aries is too. It'd be really valuable and worthwhile going to check out their video this week, because there's certainly some overlaps between you two fire signs. And then finally we have the Eight of Cups, the Lord of Abundant Success. Funny that it's come out reversed too. This may just indicate... Oh, sorry, I've just dropped something. This may indicate that there are certain things that you're not willing to let go of this week, particularly emotionally. Are there things particularly that have happened within the recent past that you're still rehashing and reliving in your mind? And particularly on a heartfelt level, this would make sense as to why this need for nurture, quietude, receptivity, tapping into your intuition is so highlighted this week. Because there's something that I've been saying to a surprising amount of star signs, particularly the water signs, is about displacement activity and procrastination and an avoidance technique. That was the word I was looking for them. This avoidance technique that's been happening a lot, and for whatever reason you may be falling into the same trap. Again, this is likely to do with this Piscean energy floating around, and when the tough get going, the going gets tough. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And you may just find this want or this need to pull away and to lose yourself in activity. And I would say, no, this is a big opportunity for you this week, Pisces. It's because I was talking about Pisces season, Sagittarius, just to sit in that energy and particularly connect with yourself on an emotional scale and a creative scale. There's a big call for you to do both of those things. Ask yourself, when is the last time that you had an emotional connection with yourself, checking in with your heart? What does my heart need? What am I feeling at the moment? What do I need in terms of nurture? And also, when is the last time that you were really creative? And that can express itself in any way. It doesn't have to be that you get a paintbrush and paint. If you do, great, that's a brilliant way. But whatever it is allowing you to express and get out these eternal aspects, as I said right at the beginning. If you want to know more, it would be really useful to go and check out your rising sign, and particularly your moon sign. Just the fact that the moon sign reflects the divine feminine and also the internal world. If you're not sure how to do that, don't worry, we've got you covered. Just check the pinned comment below and it will give you instructions on how to do that, and also how to sign up for emails so that you never miss your Tarotscopes again. Did this reading resonate? If so, which part? Let me know in the comments below. But until next week, bye for now.